Ah, you're back.
Obviously, it's not accurate to say this is my fitness journey starting from step one, but the program I'm putting together is starting pretty new. I've got to really get back to the basics, both with my nutrition and my fitness programming, because that was honestly what was not there last year. So starting the Discord server and utilizing these YouTube pages more is something I hope I can do this year to get back on track with my fitness goals and just my progression in general. I started this series as an experiment and it did not work. I was bored with it by the time I finished the second video. So I'm trying something else here. Most of last year was a wash as far as my training goes. I barely did any workouts. Honestly, probably 3 weeks was the longest amount of time I trained consistently. So part of what I want to do here is essentially start totally fresh. My nutrition has been off for months, and like I said, I haven't worked out seriously since June or July. There we go. Fitness 2023. So, a couple things I want to sort of focus on. The priorities of programming. Biggest one is water consumption. Staying hydrated is one of the biggest challenges for me. I'm terrible at it. I just need to make it a priority, and so that's going to be something to figure out this week. That's a lot of Pedialyte. The other priority of my programming right now is to, pump the brakes. What did I say? So for bench, I'm not going, I'm going to stay under 185 on belt squat. I'm going to stay under 3 plates. Let's make that 4 plates, because that was legit throwing me off. Why? Oh, did I turn that on? Okay. So bench, I'm going to keep it under 185. Belt squat, I'm going to keep it under 4 plates, just so I know that's not a heart emoji. And what was the other thing? I'm just going to avoid deadlifts for right now. I really need to get my left hip. What happened right there? I just need to work on getting my labrum strengthened up. I just need to work on a few accessory things before I really do any serious deadlifting. This is gonna be an 8-week routine consisting of 1 upper body strength, 1 upper body metcon, 1 lower body strength, I'm not used to this keyboard. 1 lower body strength and 1 lower body Metcon. What did I have for this? So I did bench press. That was 5 sets by at least 12. I was trying to get 15 reps. Ooh, that's a lot. So I'll go through and just kind of put some notes in. And when I revisit this next week, I'll have a better I'll have this all up to date. Oh, the upper body Metcon, that was 5 rounds. Not what I meant to do. Five rounds, did 50 heavy jumps, so that was just doing some jump rope with the weighted rope. It was 15 not ring rows, TRX rows, 15 round 2 overhead, and 10 deficit push-ups. So this is just going to be a kind of maintenance, probably go to the grocery store, just kind of basic needs. So I'll make some notes in there, but right now, moving on to Thursday, this is going to be the belt squat day. What do I want to do here? I'm really just focusing on my hip joint rotating, getting some good movement. Gonna do 6 sets of 15, but I'm gonna keep it less than 2 plates. Not gonna work a tempo, nothing like that. Just gonna make sure everything is just feeling good. I need to kind of back off of the intensity and the hardcore feeling of my workouts, and I just need to feel good. I'm not gonna drink that at the moment. Okay. Figure out what I'm going to do Thursday. So my Metcon Friday, I need to have a hip hinging movement in there. So that's going to be the kettlebell swing. I'm not going to be doing any running anytime soon. So that will probably, okay, so the question becomes, do I want to do stationary lunges or Bulgarian squats? That's not what I'm thinking. Bulgarian squats or walking lunges. This will kind of be my circuit. I'm gonna do some TRX squat therapy, as is I guess it's a buy-in and a cash out, isn't it? See, I've gotten so far away from CrossFit, I can't remember their stupid terms. I suppose this ought to be an AMRAP, huh? I'm gonna keep it civil, 15 minutes. Let's do 15. Let's do 20. 10 each leg. And come on. 50. 25 each leg. Save that. Oh. Don't do that. Okay. Alright, we got that saved. So now that that's out of the way, it's time to attack the nutrition. This is another thing that I'm really having to start back at the basics with. When I up my protein kind of out of the blue like this, it's really easy for my digestive system to kind of go haywire. So part of what I'm going to be doing here is just slowly ramping my proteins up through the week, and hopefully by the start of next week, I'll be on my numbers like normal. So here's my diary. So far blank. You can see the numbers we're going to be working with. So hitting about, well, right at 3,000 calories, getting 300 carbs, 83 grams of fat, 263 grams of protein. The sodium and the sugar I don't really pay attention to for right now. My numbers or my health hasn't really necessitated that. So, well, first thing I'm going to put in that I usually do in my snacks are things I have on a very, very consistent basis. So, let's see. Eight 8-ounce servings. So every day, have half a gallon of milk. That's partially in my protein shakes, and then, you know, cereal or something like that. So we'll put those items in. Let's start with dinner. I'm going to keep putting my protein in because that's really what I've got to make sure I'm hitting, or at least working on hitting. So for dinner, that's gonna be, so this is my regular dinner these days. Simple scrambles. 1 container, 240 calories, 15 grams of fat, 3 carbs, 24 grams of protein. Sounds about right. Oh, what am I doing for breakfast these days? Let's we'll stick with the waffles for now. I think I got plenty of those. Only a little more fat, a little more protein. Okay, I got the Gatorade there. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put this in for this week, but I'm gonna be switching. I'm gonna be moving away from rice for a minute, and I'm having a hard time staying passionate about rice. Well, one thing I need to add in is to make sure I'm getting my fiber. Is some delicious prunes. 42 grams of carbs and 33 grams of protein. Instead of that, what if we just make that 2 servings? What have you done? Okay, okay. You know what, I think for right now that's going to be a good starting point, because I'm nowhere near this. On top of hitting my water goals, on just getting this part of my routine, I think this is going to be good. So usually, whenever I set something up in my FitnessPal, it's not to log it, and you know, that is probably bad on my part as far as just collecting data, but really, as long as I've got everything I need right here, this is what I'm going to be eating for the entirety of the week. So next week, when I reevaluate my my exercise programs and do all that, I'll probably make a few adjustments to this that I'll have a little more planned out. This was just kind of winging it to go through the process from step 1 so that you can see exactly how I do it. Not necessarily for you to follow along, but so that if you see my process, if you see how I do things, hopefully you can see how I can be an asset to you and how I can help with this. This stuff is not easy to do, and I've been doing it for 12 years professionally, over 20 recreationally, and I'm still learning stuff on a constant and consistent basis. I never quite know how to finish these out. That's not something I'm particularly good at, so
La 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 la, no DMCA. La 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 la, no DMCA. La 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 la, no DMCA. No DMCA. La 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 la, no DMCA. La 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 la, no DMCA.